Let me know that you about this. Put your money where your mouth is. Every single second counts enough to turn a little molehill into a mountain. Ain't no way to get around it. Ain't no time to be complacent. Cause life is 100 proof with no ice, so you better start chasing. Cause we all need a fix, so we're up in the mix like we're all in a blender. No, I will not miss, no, I will not switch, cause I will not surrender. Only got one agenda, only know one way, so you know it's dead real every time I open my mouth up and you hear me say, whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. So many snakes, looking like Medusa. Cause second place, that's the first loser. That's the first loser. That's the first loser. Cause second place, that's the first loser. Whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. Let me know that you about this. Put your money where your mouth is. Cause you gotta make it count enough to make your people go higher in accounting. Keep it flowing like a fountain. Ain't no time to be patient. Cause life only answers those that keep moving. Why the hell are you waiting? Cause we all wanna live, so we all gotta give what it takes for the greatness. And I know what it is, so I handle my biz till I'm lost going 8. Till it's banging on the pavement. I only know one way, so you know it's dead real every time I open my mouth up and you hear me say, whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. So many snakes, looking like Medusa. Cause second place, that's the first loser. That's the first loser. That's the first loser. Cause second place, that's the first loser. Whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. Whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Got no breaks, got no excuses. So many snakes, looking like Medusa. Cause second place, that's the first loser. That's the first loser. That's the first loser. Cause second place, that's the first loser. Whatever it takes, that's what I'm used to. Cause second place.
What is up, everybody? I am here. We are live. I have my mic blaring in my ears. So give me one quick second to mute that and we'll get started. What is up, everybody? I hope you guys are having a good time. We're going to do a little bit of a different thing here today. No surprise thumbnail. We're going right into a match. I'm running everything off a laptop right now. So if things seem a little strange, it's because that is what happened. My desktop computer is no longer working yet again because I have the worst luck in the world, but we proceed. And now we're going to get started with the debuting Harvey Reynolds taking on the enigmatic James Matthews. This guy is one of the most talented that we have on our roster, but he can't seem, for some reason, to get the wins when it matters. So we're going to find out if he can do that right now. And I hope you guys are doing good. Thank you for joining us. Max says this is going to be a good match. Slushy, I'm assuming it's Harvey, is saying it's Harvey's debut match. And yes, it is here on Origins. And I've heard many things about Harvey, that he's a very impressive competitor here. And I am happy that he's here with us. And I'm happy that you are hype in the chat. If everyone's hype in the chat for Origins, drop some emojis down for me. And let me know how my audio is. I had to reset everything. I got a USB hub running everything off of one USB port on this laptop. So things are crazy here. And I don't feel like I hear the game audio. Let me see if I have that muted on my end. Yes, I do have it muted on my end, so we're good. What the hell says the king has returned? And James Matthews, speaking of the king returning, this man made his return to us not too long ago, just a couple of weeks ago, and gave us one of the most impactful matches that we've seen here on the Origins brand. I'm excited to see if that momentum continues. Even though he didn't get the win in that particular match, he showed us that he has the ability to step up the level, to bring all the competition to a new platform here. Max says, yo, really looking forward to this episode. A ton of new characters that really look good. Absolutely. Thank you guys for joining us here on the Origins brand. This is where everybody kind of gets their start and get used to CPW, how we do things, and eventually we'll see these people on Uproar. Out of the gate, Harvey tried to roll and catch James Matthews off guard, but gets hit with a drop kick, and now just a couple of brutal kicks there. Those shots. And James Matthews looking real good in the outset of this one. And guys, I do want to just say thank you, first and foremost, for joining us here in Covenant Pro Wrestling. We've seen a huge influx as that brutal knee hits James Matthews right on the button there. We've seen a huge influx of people coming in. I don't know where you're finding us. If you could drop down in the chat where you heard about us, where you saw us, let me know where you're finding us, so that way I can double down on that and we'll get even more new blood. Yo, is Adam Styles in action and defending tonight? Yes, he is. He is defending. And we also, after that match occurs, we have a lights out match. So a match that's not even officially recognized on the card, as Harvey gets dumped to the outside. And now, the barely padded concrete coming into play. Referee Leonard Seymour, our storied referee here in CPW, at the 3 count. But these men want to keep the action in the ring, as James Matthews looking for a big back elbow. And ladies and gentlemen, a standing shooting star press here. And Matthews working the legs, staying in control at the moment. Matthews tried to put those educated feet, as we said in the chat earlier, to work, but gets hit with a suplex. I definitely like the polka dot gear on Matthews as well. I think it's a vibe that not a lot of people have. And Matthews getting hit with a top rope springboard there. Yo, Agent Dragon, what fed can I get them in the summit? Or Agent Dragon Con, or whatever. I read Agent Matthews, I believe. But we're about on the halfway mark of this match. 11 minutes and 50 seconds, of course. Once we hit that 10-minute mark, we'll be basically halfway through this one. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're watching this and you have an eFed of your own, please get with Sophie Adams that you see in the chat. She is running a huge investment of her time right now. She's going to do an eFed summit where competitors from all different kinds of eFeds on YouTube are representing themselves with one or two of their chosen competitors on both male and female sides. It's going to be a good opportunity to get the brands out there and elevate everyone. A 2 count there. And now, looking for something big at buckshot lariat. Completely flipping Matthews around a 2 count, but Matthews says, no way, Jose, not today. Crowd is screaming fight forever, and I have to agree. I could see these dudes fight all damn night. James Matthews. An inverted Frankensteiner on the barely padded concrete. And now looking to make this thing a little bit more unpretty, but no transitions into a bulldog facebuster. Referee Leonard Seymour giving these individuals the time to play on the outside, but now action taking place in the ring perhaps, but no. Commentators curse here. As James Matthews, oh my God, put him up in powerbomb position and drop the knees directly into the lumbar region of that back. James Matthews, a springboard, Hurricane Rana, this could be it, ladies and gentlemen. No. Tilt-a-whirl head scissors into the armbar here. Are we about, no. I was gonna say, are we about to see a submission here? But these two men, as that kick rocks James Matthews, have gone back and forth all match long. This is absolutely incredible. This is just the start of the show, ladies and gentlemen. Alyssa, thank you for joining us. Hi, how are you? This is Covenant Pro Wrestling Origins. You'll see us every 2 weeks here on this streaming format. So if you can, give us a like, give us a subscribe. As that sunset flip bomb. Gotta take a drink there for a second. And now the submission hold locked into Matthews, and Matthews has no choice but to tap Harvey Reynolds. Not to be confused with Ryan Reynolds, and making an impact here in CPW. Incredible. Absolutely incredible. Harvey Reynolds making a statement here in Covenant Pro Wrestling Origins. Unfortunately, taking down one of the fan favorites, James Matthews, but the future is bright for this young man. We got Slushy in the chat saying, let's go. Absolutely. Let's go. Yo, Jimmy, did you want me on comms? Okay. Let me mess with something on my wavelength. Go ahead. Join the comms VC, and I'll get you on comms as well. And while we're doing that, it should take me just a few seconds because I kind of foresaw this potentially being an option. Let me just open my Discord. And guys, if you're not on our Discord, you can go ahead and find our Discord link in the description, and you'll be able to, interact with us on a level where you can get your character on Origins or Uproar or be involved in the show to a greater level. Okay, so I'm currently muted. Say something, Sophie. All right, I think you're there. Say it again. All right, so it didn't work. It scared the shit out of me, but we're working on it. Give me 1 second. All right, so Chat, confirm whether or not you could hear Sophie, because right now I'm not seeing it on my end. I'm trying to do the volume mixer and make sure that this is working. Let's see. Okay. Very strange. I'm trying to figure it out right now. Let me go into the Discord sound settings, because I set this up yesterday, but I didn't have a voice chat to test with, so I might be having difficulties with that, but we'll figure it out. All right. So, audio, voice and video rather. Output device, it should be set to voice chat. Okay, say something now.
Something now.
I think it's working, because you were drastically lower for me, and that's a good sign, because I have it kind of adjusted.
Okay, I have the stream up. I did come through on the stream.
Nice. Well, this is going to be a show and a half then, because now we've got 2 commentators, and we're doing the damn thing.
Yeah, and only one of them can see the screen.
Oh, only one of them can see the screen. Thank you for reminding me, Sophie. What a wonderful, beautiful person that you are. Let me go ahead, go in here. Share the screen.
Yeah.
All right. All right. There we go. It's going to be small, but you should be able to see it.
There we go. Yeah, I'm good.
All right. So we've got my girlfriend streaming things in the other room, and I'm uploading and uploading at the same time. So it's going to be probably a scuff stream, but let's go ahead and do it. All right. So I'm not going to go ahead and try to hide everything. You guys are going to see the matches as they come, I guess. I'm going to try to be as fast as I can be. But yeah, this match is this card is crazy, y'all.
Is that Leo Carter and
So
Tenare from fucking New Japan?
So this is Tank, and the other guy, the guy in the blue and white, he's an individual known as Iceman. We don't know much about either of these men, but we do know Nomad. We've seen Nomad before, and we've seen Triple D. But who we haven't seen out of this, collage of people here is the manager, who I believe his name is May McKenzie.
Understood.
That is
Okay.
apparently that is Triple D's secretary, who got tired of fetching his coffee and decided to accompany him out to the ring. So what's it feel like to be back on commentary live, Sophie?
Oh my god. It's been a wild couple days. So this is actually very relaxing for me. Because yesterday, I'm not sure if y'all saw Twitter, but we hit 32 feds for the summit. And then also I got a notice that the main way I've been getting feds into summit is no longer going to work. And I've also been playing a game I've been waiting 10 years for, Pikmin 4.
Nice.
Pretty much all yesterday and today. And was that the Sincarnage? Oh, it's Ricochet. Right. So,
Yeah.
and that has been a great time. If anyone has not played any of the Pikmin games, they are now all on Nintendo Switch.
Nice.
I highly recommend all of them.
I may actually, I've never played a Pikmin game. I've always wanted to play a Pikmin game. I just never really had Nintendo consoles like that. So now that I have a Switch and I know that you could play them all, I might actually do that.
So Pikmin 1 and 2, I'm going to do a shill for Pikmin here real quick. So Pikmin 1 and 2, they actually come in you can get them in a bundle. So it's like you can get either for like $39 or you can get them both for 60.
Okay.
Pikmin 3 Deluxe is the remake of Pikmin 3, which was on the Wii U, and it sold horribly because it was on the Wii U.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
Pikmin 4 literally released yesterday, and it's genuinely one of the best games I've ever played.
All right. So you've heard it here first. If you haven't played any of the Pikmin games and you really want to play Pikmin 4, go ahead and buy all those games. I'm not sponsored by Nintendo, but I won't, turn them down.
If you buy all of those games and show me the receipt that you did so, I will push you on Uproar. For every Pikmin game you buy, you get +1 in the Rumble entrant number.
Speaking of that, though, if you have any of your friends that may like to watch Origins, be involved in Origins, have a character here, let them know. Because the more characters I can have on Origins, the more of you that I can move up to Uproar. I know that I've promised in the past that you guys are going to move up and be on the bigger stage, and I 100% want to do that. Except we have a scenario where, we don't have enough people to continue Origins without keeping some people back. And if we can find some more people, like, instead of having, second or third calls for people that are already here, we can bring a lot of you up, and I think it'll be really cool just to change the landscape a little bit.
Yeah, imagine having 3 calls. Could never be me.
No, I can't even do 2. Like, I think I have my main call, which is Will, and then Max Wheeler is just kind of Max Wheeler.
I technically have 3. I have 4. I have Selena, Jason Fortune, Colin Fritz, Xander Woods.
Yeah, that's a lot of calls.
I don't think Xander Woods counts, though. That's community.
Yeah. You know what I just found out the other day? That the former proprietor of Dreamland is the one that came up with Dower Ranger, and I had no idea. So, I was like, yeah, Dower's in my show. What about it? And he's like, did you ask me? And I'm like, no. What do you mean? Why would I ask you? But Triple D.
Yeah, I missed the first half, but I agree.
Triple D making his way out to the ring, blowing the whole pyro budget.
I have yet. Agreed, but also I'm sorry to say I've yet to set up those things you sent me. So I'm still kind of in the shit right now. So give me a sec. I'm gonna go try and set those up. See if I can't get my Wi-Fi to be in a little bit better.
It'll take you a few minutes. I have mine. It took me like 30 minutes to set them up. So I would say just ride it out. See if you can get to a spot where you might have a better reception. But we'll just deal with it, man. We're vibing. Today I really need to have a show where I'm just having a good time, where I'm relaxed, and I'm not going to stress about anything. Please forgive Sophie's audio. She's dealing with some very intense internet signal issues that we've all gone through before. But we're gonna deal with it, because that's what we do. We just keep pushing forward. And ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to let you guys know that this matchup, this tag team match between with the team of Nomad and Triple D. Triple D was looking for a tag team partner, and Nomad offered his services. Go ahead, Sophie.
And I was just going to say that it's something to keep in mind here as we see. Wait a second, is that the Great Khali shop? Did they put the Great Khali shop in this game in the last DLC?
Potentially.
Okay, hold on. I might need to make some changes to Colin's moveset. I need to add the Eve Torres booty pop and moonsault, and I need to add the Great Khali chop now.
Booty pop and
moonsault.
moonsault.
To getting blood on the second match of a random Origins. These brothers know how to work.
Absolutely. Tank and the Iceman. Giving him the cold shoulder here. That's been in since the beginning. It's a nose grab and slap. Oh, okay. They were saying it wasn't the Kali slap.
Damn it. I just want great Kali in a pro wrestling game. Why'd we get Zeus?
That is kind of a good question. I wasn't quite sure why we got Zeus.
Like, Mr. T in the last game, I understood as like a throwback Legends pick. You know, don't get me wrong. Because I think Mr. T, just as a cultural figure, it has some relevancy as we see the pinfall here. Who is thinking about Ready to Rumble in the year 2023?
I think about Ready to Rumble quite frequently. It honestly, I know people hate it, but I love that movie. Sorry.
But secondly, who's thinking of Zeus though from that movie? Also, William, I'm doing pretty good. I'm way in over my head on a project I'm working on, but I'm doing pretty good.
Speaking of over their head, Tank just tossing Nomad over his head and down to the floor, maybe going for a stomp. No, a knee. Yeah. I'd rather play as Barry Horowitz over Zeus. Hilarious.
Is William Styles related to Adam Styles in any way?
Yeah, I actually want to know that too. What's the lineage there as the pinfall is broken up by a rope grab?
Is that the same? Is that the same user? Or?
Well, I know that Adam Styles has his profile miraculous one or something like that, so I think it might be a different person.
Okay, listen, I'm not used to the live streams for Origins. I've been quite busy, and right now, I believe this is oh no, that's a Nomad. That's oh shit, on the outside, Brainbuster? Oh, cutter! DDT, that one by Nomad, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, Nomad bringing him down with a DDT as Mate McKenzie on the outside cheering both of these men on. And Nomad getting his breather, trying to stay in this matchup.
Just going for Triple D for no reason in particular. Oh, but Triple D fights out of it.
Well, Danielson isn't called Triple D for nothing. In my opinion, Triple D stands for triple duty because he's triple tough, as they say.
Oh, I thought you were going to say because he's triple shit.
No, that's the other guy that wears the green and says he's the King of Kings.
Hey, I find him currently very funny. I love, I'm actually new here. Your guys' thing just happened to come across the recommendation list. Oh, well, William Styles, welcome in. Welcome to the CPW. This is Origins. We keep it kind of loosey-goosey on this one. You want to see where the real fuckers spot? That's over on Uproar, where we have a huge production-based shit. And yeah, I'm pretty sure there's a Discord link somewhere in the description for you to join the server and join CPW.
Yep, absolutely.
We'd love to have you.
You can join us. The Discord link is in the top right corner of the YouTube channel, and you also see it on your stream. So if you see that join us on Discord and all those funky little letters, you can actually just type discord.gg/ all those funky little letters, and it'll take you right to us.
Yeah, you should join. Do it. I'm holding up the Discord now. I better see a name jump in through the joining channel in the next 15 to 20 minutes.
Absolutely. Walk through the forbidden door.
Pressure.
What is up, Alf? How you doing?
Not too much for me here, Alf. Although your name does remind me that I've been playing Pikmin 4. Because Alf is one of the characters in Pikmin 3.
Wait a minute. Fisherman suplex. Doesn't go for the pin there. Doing good. Hope everyone's having a good time. What's up?
Did you ever announce who is going to be representing CPW in the summit?
I have not announced it yet. I figured I'd let you announce it because it's your baby over there.
I don't give a fuck. I had someone ask me like, hey, so like, I'm a part of one of these feds, like how do I join? And I'm like, oh, that's not up to me, that's up to like whatever fed you're a part of, you know? They're like, oh, so do I, they're like, oh, so like, do I send like an application to them? And I'm like, listen, they just DM me who they want in eventually, and I put them on the list. I have no bearing on it whatsoever. But, I was about to say, that might be it with that packet file drive, but not enough. And if you're looking for, because I have a lot of those created on the game.
I think he's talking about like original characters.
Yeah, absolutely. Come on in. Like, we allow characters of any shape and size.
Yeah.
And speaking of some of the characters you may encounter at CPW, the ones that'll be representing CPW in Summit, for the men, it'll be two former CPW World Champions in Will Sheridan and Jamie Clark.
Will Sheridan and Jamie Clark, the two men who hate each other more than anything else, have to represent the brand that they both feel that they're at the helm of. How's that going to work out?
Better then. And then for the women's division, again, two former world champions being sent to represent at the helm. Lauren Osborne and Marilyn Myers. Just saw someone enter the server. I'm assuming that's you, William. I'm waving hi, and I'm giving your entrance message a little heart and a trans flag.
Beautiful. And William, if you go into the rules channel, you just have to read through the rules, and then there is a reaction at the end of the rules. You hit the button that's a check mark, and it unlocks everything in there for you. Okay, just read through the rules and make sure you understand them. That's just to keep spammers out, but that's one of the things that you have to do to see everything on the Discord.
So okay, Jimmy.
Yeah.
I sent the little wave thing, you know, and usually they can click to wave back. William Styles waved back and it ended up in media discussion somehow.
That is
no issue here. I just thought it was fun to mention.
Interesting. Well, Discord is Discord, and there's a lot of moving parts, so maybe I screwed something up. Anywho.
Yeah. Hank, I forgot what the other guy's name was now, I remember. Thank you, Jacob Inman.
You're telling me today I'm streaming everything off of a laptop. I have like a 12-port USB hub running into one port on a laptop because it's the only one that I have on this one. And it's somehow working.
Yeah. You know what? You should share this stream in the Summit Discord so that the other eFed runners can see how professional you are.
I mean, I will, you know, I've been meaning to put something in there, but yeah, I'll go ahead and I'll do that. Summit, the top.
I'm doing all right, EK. You didn't answer my question. What's the other fed you are currently doing mod stuff for, and can they join Summit? Answer the fucking question.
Live now.
SWF. Oh, I think they're already in Summit.
Baby.
Yes, they are. Never mind, I will stop using profanities.
I mean, maybe that's what's keep getting people to come over here. The package pile driver may end this one, though.
Pile driver, cover, only 2.
Go home, Sophie, you're drunk.
I will say, no, I'm just Southern. I will say, so obviously, I'm gonna be the one recording a lot of the stuff for Summit. I need to be hostile to attract viewers. Oh boy, just you wait. But I really hope. So I'm in a weird spot because obviously I rep CPW. As by the way, this is the 3rd straight Kali chop. Please keep going. Do I hear? Damn it. Quick shot. Okay, it's worth it. Anyway, obviously I want CPW to go well. Because, you know, I feel like a certain attachment here. But also, I'd be lying if I said I would feel really nervous if CPW does too well.
Yeah.
In the Summit. Because we talked, you know, peek behind the curtain, you had initially considered putting Selena in.
Yeah, that was going to be one of the options, and I didn't want there to be any kind of, like, question whether or not, you know, we were doing something crazy. I was also going to ask you, now that we've got the website sort of running and I still have a lot to do, what if I made a dedicated page for the Summit and I changed like a live streaming link or something out for every match that happens? But that may be construed as me having too much involvement, you know, in the Summit. So
here's the thing, because we've gotten to over 32 feds now. I think my current list has me at 34, possibly 35. I'm in current talks with someone as we speak. And I'm going to try and get a team together to help me with producing this. Because obviously I want to take the main brunt of it myself.
Yeah.
But also, I want to get this done before the end of the year. You know what I mean?
No, absolutely.
So, my hope is I'm going to get people involved, make a little production team to help with recording and editing. But my main rule is no one will be allowed to record their own matches.
Yeah.
Hey, Johnny D, if you could message me about that, I'll get in touch with you guys on Discord. But yeah, like, so right now, like, for example, like, you know, just hypothetically, Jimmy, if you were to, like, help with recording, I would give you, you know, a batch of, like, 8 matches to record, but I'd make sure none of them were CPW.
Oh, yeah, I don't want to, you know, any of them to be CPW or anything, but I can record some.
Yeah, well, just because, and in that way, you know, we don't risk, you know, any chicanery. And speaking of chicanery, Iceman might be able to put this one away. Show me something here with this finisher. What is it? Oh, hell yeah!
The Batista bomb.
Okay, I like that power bomb. And the cheating? Oh, but he caught it! We are not having this good of refereeing in Summit, by the way. I'm bringing in, fucking...
Whoa, wait a minute, did you see? Oh yeah, Bowtie Ref all the way for the tournament, for the Summit. But did you see how close that was to being a 3 count?
Absolutely. This one might be.
That's gotta be it, ladies and gentlemen. Iceman.
Nomad's outside the ring. No, Triple D kicks out.
Triple D, triple tough.
Yeah. Not WCWF, Bowtie Ref. Specifically from Japan.
Quinn shot again.
He's my boy.
Busting open Triple
Actually,
D.
No, I guess it would depend on the arena, because I'm gonna be having different arenas throughout, so it'd just be whatever's set to that arena. So various referees will be represented, but for the top 8 that I'm recording myself in a central arena, it's gonna be Bowtie. Yeah. But yeah, I'm in a weird spot where it's like, obviously, I want CPW to do well. But I don't, I'd be lying if I said I want them to make it to top 8. I want Jamie Clark to make it to top 8 because Dobby's my boy. But I think anything else would be a bit too big.
Yeah, for sure.
But also, I'm just excited to see how it goes. Also, I saw someone saying how they want to make top 10, 15. You gotta remember, it works in like tournament rules. So it's gonna be top 32, top 16, top 8, top 4, top 2, number 1. Because we aren't doing any double elimination. Eddie Douglas, I mean, maybe. Again, we're going to be going around the world to many different promotions, and they'll be using whatever referee is on their arena. And we're going to see what happens, you know? So, some people might have SmackDown referee. I don't know if the Wasteland referee is still in this game, but he might show up.
I just want to say, like, when we're talking about referees and changing them out for the shows, the referee glitch still exists. So if you want to have it true to whatever fed that, you know, they have their specific referee, you have to go in for each match and make sure you specify it because it defaults to referee 1.
Oh, it does? Then never mind. I'm just doing bow tie ref for everybody. Fuck that.
Well, you might not even get bow tie ref is the issue. It defaults to WWE referees.
Okay, well, we'll see. We'll make it work, but yeah, I'm really excited for us to get started on that. Registration is still open for the next like 9 days, and I'm really excited to see how big this gets. Because you know, I was talking with you, and I talked with PWN, who I initially set this up with. And I was like, oh yeah, I'll probably get like a handful of people, maybe 16 at most. And now we've doubled that.
Can we double that in the next 9 days?
Oh, jeez. Well, here's the thing. I've said if we get to 64 feds, I'm cutting the roster in half. It's only 1 man and 1 woman per fed. Because at that point, I'd be doing 128-person tournaments, which is too much.
Yeah. Speaking of too much, Nomad may have had a little bit too much right now. Or not Nomad.
You need to fix your sliders. This is going to be our 3rd draw in like 3 straight weeks. Or maybe not. Hold on. No.
It's not my sliders. This, for whatever reason, I didn't adjust my sliders at all on Origins. These are default.
Well, okay. Set your finisher strength to max, as it always should be. And then from there, I don't know.
Yeah, this might be a draw here. Oh my god. I didn't realize how close we were to it.
This has to do it. This elbow drop needs to be the finish, and he is taking his sweet-ass time getting into that pinfall. Yeah, there's the breakup. 30 seconds left. By the way, Jimmy.
Yes.
I'll just talk about this with you here, because, you know, why the fuck not? At some point, probably at early August, I want to do kind of like a summit, you know, like peace summit type deal. Where pretty much I just do a stream going over everything, talking about if there's any buys, how they're gonna work, and stuff like that. Here's the thing.
Yeah.
You know my internet is not good enough to stream.
Yeah.
And my hope would be I could have you on as a co-host, and we could stream it here on the CPW channel.
We could do that. Just let me know the date, let me know the time, we'll figure it out. Draw.
Yeah.
I can't believe it. I'm gonna have to adjust my sliders, man. This is crazy.
Yeah. But no, it's been really cool because and actually a couple other like feds like in the discords. This is the only fed I'm actually a part of. But like a couple other discords for stuff, and I'm seeing like the actual people in it talk about it and be excited. I'm like, holy shit, this rules. This is so much better than I thought it would be. Speaking of things that are better than I thought it would be, holy shit, is Ollie Bishop a boxer? Please tell me he's a boxer.
Ollie Bishop is trained in MMA.
Oh, that's lame. I thought he was going to be a boxer.
I was
just do punches.
I was hoping that it would be too. But Ollie Bishop trained in MMA. He's from I believe Essex, England, and he moved to the United States at like 18 years of age, I think, to train in MMA. So that's what he's about right now. Christopher Michaels is spelling his name wrong, I believe. But what he's about is just making sure that he can get wins here in CPW. He's trying to start off on a good foot.
I assume you're referring to the Michaels part?
Yeah.
That is actually not an incorrect way to spell it. I had a friend growing up who had his first name legally was spelled E-A-L.
Weird. Usually I see it the other way around, but Ollie Bishop coming in with some energy. Come on, baby. Hey, look, he's repping Covenant. Let's fucking go.
Yo, shouts out. Shouts out to this. By the way, Jimmy.
Yeah.
Small thing, and this is a small teaser for all of you fans out there, right? Is I have, because some people have asked about it, right? And these matches, the Forbidden Valley, yeah. Well, I'll get into the name of why it's called the Summit later. But these matches are allowed to happen on episodes. Because I had someone be like, hey, if I wanted to have one of my matches be a part of a weekly episode, you know, could I do that? And I was like, sure. Just make sure that the episode is out in a reasonable manner, and also have a solo video unlisted. So I'm just saying, if you wanted to have one of the matches take place on Uproar, or on Origins,
100%, I want all the Summit matches to be on Uproar. All of them. Whatever ones that we're a part of, I want them on there.
Yeah, hopefully that can work out just with timing. Obviously, you know, I'd love to get these out sooner rather than later.
Yeah.
But I'd love to, I think that'd be cool.
Or maybe if, you know, okay, so the scheduling wise, how many matches per week are we looking at for, you know, each Fed?
In a week, that's going to be hard to tell, because here's the thing. So, at the moment, let's just keep it at 32, because I know the math for that. Right? So, a 32-person tournament, 32 Fed tournament is 64 people.
Okay.
So, that's going to be, in the first round alone, 32 matches that I will be able to record. I will not be able to record past that, because obviously we have a rule that if people in a future round wanted to, like, gentleman agreement to a stipulation, they can do that. And I don't want to record ahead and then have to re-record, right?
Yeah. A
as how
huge
many
lariat.
It really depends on how many I can get done at a certain time.
Got you.
Because the way I see it, matches have a 15-minute time limit. They probably won't all go to time limit, but if you add in entrances, let's say 15 minutes per match, right? Times 32 matches, that's 480 matches, 480 minutes, sorry, which is 8 hours of footage.
Yeah.
Which will all need to be edited and individually sent out and commentated. So, what it means is that, I'm going to pretty much record a bunch in a day, and then once I have a bunch, start editing those while I'm recording the next one.
Got you.
And you can see with how big just the first round is, that's why I need to get a team in on this, because you also have to keep in mind, there are 2 64-person tournaments happening. So take that 8 hours of footage, multiply it, that's 16 hours of footage, across both tournaments, and that's just the first round.
Yeah, that's crazy. And luckily, past the round, you know, the first round, it should get a little bit easier, but that's still a lot.
Yeah, well, because then it's down to 16 matches, 8 matches, 4, yada, yada, yada.
Yeah.
To answer Mac's question, for each match, how do you determine which one it takes place in? For the first round, it's going to be coin flip. for who gets home court advantage. In the second round, I'm gonna give priority to people who have not yet had home court. So like, let's say, because the example I've been using is, let's say CPW versus EIW, right? In the first round, CPW got to use the arena, but EIW didn't. Then in the EIW would get to have home field advantage. But for the most part, it's going to be a coin flip, you know. But to go back to Johnny D's point about, you know, the Forbidden Valley, the reason I came up with the name The Summit is because the idea is, oh, the World Peace Summit, where all the nations come together to, like, you know, to discuss and to collaborate and, like, discuss the world's issues and shit, right?
Yeah.
That's like a thing that happens in real life. This is the EFED Summit. We've gotten 30...
Ollie Bishop going for something big on the outside.
Yeah, but, and I'm sorry to take away from this episode of Origins to talk about this, but to have 35 feds all together does feel like this huge coming together of the community.
100%.
And I think the term, the summit, and also the idea of a tournament, climbing the summit, only one spot at the top, it's all comes together. Instead of they beat the shit out of each other, I consider it more like the Olympics.
No, exactly. So, like, the way I visualized it when you've explained it to me, Sophie, and correct me if I'm wrong, is that everyone is collaborating together, which normally doesn't happen in the EFED space. And not only are they collaborating together, but you're also elevating the viewership for each and every EFED. Some of them, you know, don't have the viewership that other ones do, and we're giving everyone an opportunity to be a part of a huge thing that hasn't really happened in the EFED space as far as I'm, you know, aware.
At least I'm not aware of it happening on this scale. If it's happened before, I'd love to know about it. But shouts out to Cool Vessel Entertainment. But yeah, no.
I'll deal with number 6. Number 6 is fine.
But no, like, that's another great point, Zishro. It's sort of like that. Honestly, where I got the idea from is, this company, the Premier Wrestling Network, they had this thing on Twitter where they were like creating a map, like a territory map of all the car companies. And I thought it was a really cool thing. And yo, Kali slap! Sorry. I thought it was a really cool thing. And I thought I'd send a reply. It would be cool with all the, if we had a Fed in every of the 50 states to do like a March Madness college basketball style tournament. And I was like, well, wait a second, I don't want to just do America. Let's just do everybody. And I was like, no one's gonna do this but me. I might as well, you know, do it. I've got nothing better to do. And it's been sort of this project. Mac, I'm not gonna lie, that would be the dream. Like to have like an NWA style title of this is the one world's champion, you know, and it can be defended in all these different feds. That's a much harder concept. Logistically, that is harder to pull off than getting 35 feds together for a tournament, is having a title shared by all of them.
Because people want the belt on their brand. Like, and it's going to be hard to coordinate, like, who gets it when. It's like sharing your kids with, like, you know, 14 different husbands or wives or whatever, like, however many.
I would love that idea. Don't get me wrong. I would love to have, you know, a United States championship that's only defended against, you know, in the US-based feds, you know, all this other stuff. Have a proper, you know, territory-style NWA type thing. But I'm trying to take it this one step at a time where I'm like, okay, getting all these people together is hard enough. And I've not even gotten to the recording part of it yet, where I have to actually get the people together. Because some of these feds are still on 2K23 and need to be remade. So, I'm gonna focus on the first. If the feds come together and say, hey, that's a cool idea, let's do it. Hey, I'll facilitate that, and whoever wins the tournament can be the first world champion. But for now, I'm gonna just focus on the summit and getting all of that together.
You know, it's a huge
yeah,
undertaking that you're doing, and I think it's awesome. And I'm actually glad that you came on to talk about it, because I wanted to do something where I could raise awareness to it and kind of let people know. So I'm glad that you're having the conversation and getting the community engaged, because it's going to be an awesome thing.
Well, and that's the thing, Mac. It would have, and there would also be the concept of fairness. So what it would probably have to be is, like, let's say CPW, as we see a cover here. Hold on. Pause, champ. No, kick it. Let's say CPW wanted to have a eFed Summit World Championship title match on their show. You know, let's say we wanted to have that at Final Countdown. You know? What would probably have to happen, let's say the champ is Jamie Clark, and he's defending against someone from your Wrestling Network. Let me actually pull someone that's been submitted for the tournament. Let's say he's defending against Heel Rivers Wrestling's Caden Watson, right? What would probably have to happen is I would record it, and then it would be sort of locked in, and it would air with the show. The issue is some feds are live stream only. So you kind of bone them over, which is why I could see doing it would have to be like a very specific circumstance to do a world title fight for them, or we have a different thing entirely, and there's like a live streaming championship that is only defended across the live streamed channels, and it's sort of like the TV title. It's an idea that would require a lot of work, like I said, logistically. I would love to make it happen, but right now I'm just sort of focusing on getting this to happen. You know, getting this tournament on the ground. Because, like, it's a huge undertaking. For the record, I start recording. The tentative date for me to start recording is August 16th. Registration ends July 31st, and I'm spending all of my time between August 1st and 12th getting people together, building the bracket, downloading people, all of that stuff that I need to do. And then I'm taking a 4-day break, the calm before the storm, and then the 16th onward, I'm just working on it. It's just repeatedly, as much as I can. Hey, by the way, Jimmy.
Yes.
If I wanted to get a trio to sponsor this tournament, how could I do that? Because I'd love to have sponsors for this shit.
So you would have to have your YouTube channel. You do an application through a trio, and they kind of like review your channel and decide whether you're a sponsor worthy. I can show you how to do it, but it's not a guarantee that they'll accept. But they do accept just about anyone. That's why I got in. I'm not gonna say like,
Okay.
You know what I mean? It was hard. It was easier than expected. The one that was hard for me is the WWE affiliate one. That, you know, they really review everything that you do. And that was, you know, a long process.
Do I have to be like PG? To get WWE affiliate?
I mean, I don't know. I don't know what they look for.
I did use the word pussy in a promotional tweet yesterday.
I saw it, and I'm like, I saw fucking pussies or whatever, and I'm like, oh God, Sophie, she's off her rocker.
No, I'm just being like, no, like straight up, this is just, I'm not gonna, I've been professional enough, I've hit 32 people, you know, I'm just gonna, you know, take it, I was like, go. But I said, the Fed Summit has hit 32 total feds, and that's a perfect number for a tournament, and a coward and a pussy would close registration and not fuck up the perfect number, but I'm not doing that.
Yeah. Wait a minute. Ollie Bishop went for something big, but gets hit with a leg drop. That sequence was incredible. Sorry to cut you off, Sophie, but that was crazy.
3-minute warning.
And that could be it right there. 1, 2, 3, ladies and gentlemen. Ollie Bishop, a successful debut here in CPW Origins. An action-packed matchup, an informative matchup on the part of Miss Sophie Adams, and a great debut for both of these competitors.
Yeah, and listen, if anyone else in the chat has questions about this shit, because I've kept it very behind closed doors until like last week, you know, feel free to ask, because, you know, this has been in the works pretty much all month, and this is going to be, I'm still going to be trying my best to stay on top of my segment work for CPW, but this is for more or less going to be my main plan going forward, or my main focus going forward.
Absolutely, I get you. All good.
You know, just getting, because here's like, yeah, said 3 minutes to power slam the ball. Hell yeah. Oh no, Ring of Honor used to have something like that where, if dark matches went over their time, they sent out heels to beat the guys up and end the match so that they wouldn't run long into the taping.
That's hilarious.
I think that rules. I think I should just make a big monster guy that if any matches in the tournament goes to time limit draw, just comes out and beats both the guys up.
No, just use Bobo Finyang, bro. Use Bobo Finyang and it'll be... No, do it! Come on, Bobo! Anyway.
I'm more likely to use Sean.
Oh, that'll work. That'll work for sure. But now we've got Katie Garcia wanting to take on Jade Kimberly. These two have blossomed into a bit of a rivalry. And it's involved many people here in CPW Origins, but now it's down to just them.
Just like, I'm gonna tag actually the group chat we have for the different promoters. Just saying that I'm actually on this stream right now talking about on here answering Summit questions.
You know what I forgot to do? Post this in the eFed hub. I'm gonna post it right now like a dumbass.
Yeah. But yeah, I'm just so excited to do this and to see all these different cause from all these different people wants to do a PvP or a highlight reel match. I think that'd be cool.
You know, I see some incredible like highlight reel matches. And, you know, people like Valkyrie, we all know her, right? Valkyrie is everywhere. Valkyrie2K on Twitter. Go give her a follow. She's a fantastic human being. But she does some of the most incredible things. I was watching some of her clips earlier, and I don't know how she does it. I know it's a lot of mods. I know, like, a lot of the thing that she does is camera trickery. But if I could get half of my show to that level, I'd be content with everything.
Yeah, but no, I'd love a chance to have a PvP match or a highlight reel match. I'm gonna, honestly, for the brackets made, if I have 2 people that say they want to do a PvP match in the tournament, I'll just put them against each other round 1. Like, I'll just do that. Because I know half the bracket is going to be seeded based off of following, so that the smallest people get the biggest buffs.
Yeah.
But the other half, I'm just gonna sort of fly and see what happens, you know? At least that's the current plan. If anyone in the, you know, Discord pitches a better plan, you know, I'll definitely hear to it. I want to try and, you know, make this as cool as possible. And also, there's like a couple hardcore feds that are joining now. I hope people want to do like a deathmatch type shit, or, you know, hope people do like, oh, it's 2 submission wrestlers, let's do a submission match or stuff like that. I want to see people use that rule.
I wish these games were. I was gonna say, I wish these games were easier to mod, because to have one of those like hardcore feds to be able to do the barbed wire ropes like we did at Bloody Valentine would be incredible.
Legit. I mean, hey, legit. If they want to record it, I'm down to do an AEW match and do fucking exploding barbed wire death. I'm down to do Fire Pro. Like legit, if people want it, if both competitors agree to it, and we have the means to do so in a timely fashion, the match will happen.
There's a game coming out soon that I'm really excited about, that Ultra Pro Wrestling, where the guy is creating or recreating frame by frame, like No Mercy, and integrating all of these call creations and arena creation modes and stuff like that. I'm super excited for that game, just because the nostalgia factor and the fact that I feel like we're going to be able to do AI versus AI on it, and just to kind of do things in like CPW but in a different flavor. To be able to do something like that in a tournament like yours would be also cool as hell, but it's still such a far way out. I just wanted to say I'm so excited about that game. If you guys haven't seen it or heard about it, I'd check it out, because I literally donated to that thing on Kickstarter, which I never do.
Yeah, legit though, like this is probably, it's like, for now I'm just sticking to the 2K style stuff, 2K23. Like, probably it's like, what if I just got in people from like, you know, purely text-based defense? Or, I know there's like Minecraft and Roblox wrestling leagues. What if I got people from that, you know? And just one big thing. Future, versions of it might have that. But for now, I'm just really excited and really proud of what we've managed to get together. And I'm excited to see where it goes from here, because, you know, sky is the limit.
Absolutely.
The Fortnite defense go crazy. That's what I'm saying, though. Like, we have a Fortnite showcase match, final 3 shows. That would be awesome.
I've never even heard of Fortnite eFeds. Are they legit like the same thing as like most other like wrestling or fighting eFeds, or like how does it work? Yeah.
Everyone's John Cena. Because I've seen like Minecraft eFeds.
And Dobby, I think, is in one of those.
So Dobby, the actual sort of like Dobby clique, right? Of like Dobby, Slick, Jacob, Cassidy, they all come from that. That's sort of like how they became friends.
Yeah.
There might be other people too, but that's just the people I know off the top. And like I've like done a show or two of it, and it's like actually kind of like, I want to say intense, but like there's a lot of moving pieces, right? And it takes a lot more effort than one might think. And it's actually kind of cool. I definitely appreciate, I give it up for those people. I've got to give it up to Katie Garcia, who just got the win.
Katie Garcia.
Welcome in, Megan Elizabeth Gale.
Beautiful name.
We are talking about...
Gail is my grandmother's name, so you get bonus points with me. We're talking about the eFed Summit that is coming up, and we're also talking about the different ways that may manifest in the future after the first one.
Yeah. I mean, how, like, again, if I find, you know, 2 different, you know, Minecraft or Roblox eFeds or whatever the fuck it is, and they want to have a show match, you know, during the tournament, you know, Basel Tom, sure, absolutely, you know, I'd be down. And I'm also down to continue on with this match. Does Pikmin have PvP and not in the way it would need to, no. I will say the Pikmin 3's PvP mode, genuinely one of the best multiplayer versus modes in a video game I've ever played.
Guys, you guys ready for this one?
No. Yeah.
Okay, so this is for the Heritage Championship. Some of the Heritage rules are unable to be done in the WWE2K23 game. So I cannot prohibit people from going outside. There is still a 20 count. I feel like that's the most traditional way to do it. That's how they do it in Mexico. That's how they do it in Japan. So 20 count. I can't keep people inside the ring, and I can't keep people from going on the top rope. It's impossible, Adam. Okay? But it's 2 out of 3 falls. Okay? It's 2 out of 3 falls, and we're gonna do it just like this. What I was gonna do is a Heritage of Blood match where it was in a steel cage, no escape. But then I read deeper into the promos, and I saw that tonight in a dark match, we're going to be seeing a steel cage match as our quote-unquote main event that is not sponsored by CPW. So here we go. Without further ado, the Heritage Championship, Jason Fortune looks to regain it from Adam Styles.
Oh, yeah. You can actually, I believe you could set it though to no escape from the ring.
I looked, and it was like no count, 5 count, 10 count, and 20. There was like no option to turn it all the way off.
Weird. Okay. Well, hey, I hope Jason Fortune wins. I know you could in the other games. It's the only reason why I brought.
They took it out. They took it out. 100. Like.
Okay. Because I've always thought like a cool thing for like a pure wrestling rules match would be like submission only, and no ring escape. You know, like that would be the closest to like a pure grappling match. Was it in previous games? Yes, because I used to do Brawl for All in the previous games, and that's how you could do multi-person Brawl for All. What is they can't escape.
I don't know why they changed it.
Yeah,
I don't.
No, this has been.
You know.
Because it's 2K. You're not allowed to talk shit about you because you're like nerd, but I am, and
I'm not partnered with 2K. I don't have the Next Makers program. They don't want me. I mean, I could.
What's the thing you then? That was like a sponsorship.
I have WWE Shop affiliate, so when you buy stuff on there, I can get like 8% or something like that of whatever.
I don't care about WWE Shop.
Yeah, so you know, what are they gonna do? Take away my 8% that nobody's used? Whatever. Love you, WWE. Yeah. Give me more money. Give me some money, something.
Yeah. But yeah. Adam Styles makes way down the ring. I think, by the way, Adam Styles might also be a champion in another fed that's in the Summit.
He is a former champion on a couple of them. I was looking around. I saw another fed when I was looking in general, and I saw they had a website. And I'm like, hey, I'm making a website. I want to see what theirs look like. And I'll.
KXW?
Yes, it was. And he's a former champion there.
So, well, it says here, KXW World Heavyweight Champion Adam Styles.
Oh, I must have missed that part. But I was, you know, going through there just a little bit. They have a decent site. You know, I am trying to make ours crazy. So it gave me an idea of things I can simplify and not go too hard on. Because right now I'm going crazy.
Well, hey. Adam Styles, a man of many feds, may be in Summit, but tonight he may be having to worry about losing that Heritage Championship to that man, Jason Fortune.
Absolutely. You know,
2 out of 3 falls.
He's in the Summit, but tonight he may be in some shit.
Well, actually, he's not in the Summit. No one's put him in yet. But hey.
Didn't even get voted in the Summit. Adam Styles, this is your one shot. Your one opportunity. Are you going to capture it or just let it slip?
By the way, I've thought of a cool way to do it because there's in fighting game for Super Smash Bros. There's a tournament called Summit, and it was supposed to, it's like a smaller like invitational type thing where it's only like the best, but some people could be voted in. I'm thinking if it's something where I need to add like 3 or 4 more people to add someone into Summit, like. To like get a rounded bracket, what I might do is have everyone submit one person for voting, and then all the communities just vote.
Yeah.
All of them just pile in. Whose community wants it more?
Wrap around German suplex in the beginning of this. Who's gonna want this championship more? I do like that idea, Sophie. I think we should run with it.
Well, right now, with how it's working, because we're going to be just over 32, is a couple people would probably just get buys. Is the easiest way to do it. Because otherwise that I would have to include enough extra people to get up to 64.
Yeah.
Which is too much.
Absolutely. Just like that jump outside of the ring was too much for Adam Styles.
Too much to handle. And you've got to feel Adam Styles, just look at the build of these two competitors. Despite being slightly smaller height-wise than Jason Fortune, definitely got more of a build to him.
And you know the funny
Jason
thing.
Fortune going to want to use some speed to get some advantage here.
Oh, definitely gonna have to use the speed, but the funny thing is you look at Adam Styles, you see the brawn of just the wide shoulders and everything, you think he's a pretty hefty dude. He's actually classified, I believe, as a cruiserweight.
Yeah, well, these cruiserweights can cruiserweight, brother, as Jason Fortune takes out the knee of Adam Styles. And again, I mean, listen, 2 out of 3 falls, it's a marathon, not a sprint. You take out that leg early, it's going to be very difficult for Adam Styles to continue on later throughout this match. As he turns him around, has that shot to the back. Could be thinking, got that cross-face chicken wing locked in. Able to escape is one Adam Styles.
And we know that Adam Styles is very fond of his championships. He's been a champion almost everywhere that we can imagine. And he doesn't want to lose these championships. So is this going to be a stage right now, a matchup, where we see him go into the depths of things we haven't seen before?
These two trying to do some hot title belt hot potato. I say if Jason Fortune wins the first fall, Adam Styles wins the second, and then Jason Fortune wins the third, they should all be counted as individual reigns. I think that's the only fair way to do it. They just both become 3-time champs or some shit.
That's hilarious. I might actually do that. Like the reign would be like 4 minutes.
For the wiki.
You know? Title reign 4 minutes. Be like the 24/7 belt.
Also, I saw that he went for that, what's it called? The Beyblade, that Judas effect on Adam Styles. Adam Styles able to duck it.
Sling blade and the drop kick.
Into drop kick. Picks up. Oh shit. Got that Dragon Kid move, the Bahamut Espiritu.
But can it get it done? First fall here.
Yeah, that's on number 1. Jason Fortune's gonna have to go back to back the title. And Adam Styles is not going to make that easy. But you've got to feel listen, if Jason Fortune could go back to back against Adam Styles here, that would definitely prove he has earned that title. But also, Adam Styles could go 2-0. He shows that last time for sure was not a fluke.
I'm just laughing because I read in the chat, Jacob Inman said last champion for the 24/7 was a WWE trash can that still holds it to this day.
Yup. As it should be. Great title then with being to the trash can. 24/7, the WCW TV title.
CPW World Heavyweight Championship.
Not yet. Don't spoil what's happening on Uproar, God! I put a lot of work in that segment. I'm gonna have to change it now.
That's where it belongs, Alf said.
Yo, I will say, because, just to go to a summit point real quick, because I've said during top 8, I'm going to allow, like, show matches, right? So that everyone gets, you know, some shine at the end. I'd love if 2 brands decide to do, like, a title for title match. Probably not with their world titles, but, like, you know, have the
TV titles or
CPW
something?
television title. Yeah, like TV titles or some shit, you know? I think that could be cool.
Okay. All right. Here's the thing. If it happens, I'll do it. If somehow CPW some way gets into the top 8 as a extra disadvantage, I will put the TV title on the line in one of those matches. It doesn't even have to be title for title.
Well, but no, you don't know if they're the champ. That's the thing.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true. It had to be one of my pre-chosen people.
What I'm saying though is, as James Fortune going up top, or Jason Fortune, my apologies. So is the idea is the final 3 shows are gonna be like properly produced shows.
Yeah.
And Friday show is going to be the 4 men's quarterfinal matches and some extra like showcase matches. The Saturday show is the 4 women's matches and some showcase matches. The final show is the rest of the tournament and some more showcase matches.
Got you.
My idea is, if CPW is no longer in the tournament, whoever's TV champ at the time gets sent in against someone else who's also no longer in the tournament, and they go head-to-head title for title. Or it doesn't have to be CPW, but someone, you know? I think that could be really cool.
I think it'd be sweet too.
As a way to, again, keep the connection between the feds.
And also, what about making a title for the tournament? Like, creating a belt that's given to the winners of the tournament, and then they hold that belt until the next tournament goes around, and then they put that belt on the line for the next one.
That's probably something that's going to happen. Because I want there to be, you know, the big shot at the end. Oh shit, this is probably it. A second stunner. Very well is probably.
He's got to grab the rope.
Might be knocked
But
out.
no.
Oh, he kicks out anyway. But it still might be too little too late. Sling Blade into the drop kick. If some right back up.
Oh no, this has got to be it.
On top. Yeah, no, that's got to be it. A third stunner. And Adam Styles picks up the back at the drawing board for Jason Fortune.
Jason Misfortune here tonight. Adam Styles proving that it wasn't a fluke, proving that he earned that championship, and who is going to be able to take it off of him?
Who knows?
We'll have to
there
see.
will probably be a championship belt given to the winner of the tournament, regardless if anything is done with it afterwards. But a bloodied, battered Adam Styles comes out of this still your heritage champion. I mean, we've seen plenty of contenders tonight based off who's won their matches that could step up to the plate.
Absolutely, it's been a great match. You know, a great series of matches, a great night for action here in CPW Origins, and Adam Styles, bloodied and all, proving that he is the face of this brand.
A bloodied face, but yes, the face nonetheless.
I missed the next button. I missed the next button so much. 2K, please put it back. It's a simple update. Put it back.
Put it back. For the love of God.
But from one title,
hell yeah.
May Patak has said that this is her last foray at trying to take this championship off of one Betty fight. And if she does not, she will lay her CPW Origins career to rest. So it's title versus
Well,
career here.
yeah, big stakes here for May Patak going up against Betty Fight.
The unbeatable Betty. Betty,
Big.
listen, Betty has been champion here on Origins since Origins episode 1. We are now on Origins 13, aired every 2 weeks. And there was a couple of weeks there where I didn't do a show because I had some technical difficulties. I had some life things going on. So she's been the champion for months. Can May Patak finally end that?
We'll have to see. I'm surprised you didn't send Betty for fucking Summit. That would be the... then you would win guaranteed.
I wanted to do an active character. I know that, you know, people have real life things going on, but I wanted to give the opportunities for the people that have been very active in Covenant Pro Wrestling that I know can represent the brand in promos and other things to give the very best that we could give. And, you know, the Jamie Clark and Will Sheridan, I think that just adds depth to this continuing war that's been waging. And I may be a little biased for getting my call in there, but it just makes sense. I don't think there's any two other characters on the male side on Uproar that would represent the brand to the same level.
That's our two spaghetti in chat. That's my fucking guy.
Spaghetti. Mom spaghetti. But
I will say, I'm sad that Xander Woods has not been booked as on CPW today, at least.
He was almost booked. I really, though, I wanted this show to be more so a stage for a lot of the newer people that we saw tonight. And I know Xander's only had, I think, one match on Origins, but we know who Xander is. He's got his following, but there's some new people that come in, the new blood, and I really wanted to give them the platform tonight. We'll see Xander Woods probably next Origins, but tonight was about feeling good, interacting with the community, and just giving people a space to shine.
Yeah, and I've obviously used this to shill soullessly my projects and what I'm doing. But the question I'm wondering, right, the storyline I've been wanting to know, I've been following it, I've been keeping a finger on the pulse, is who will be joining Xander in the Baldies?
That is a very good question.
Because I believe we said anyone who is bald is automatically inserted into the Baldies. And so far, no bald people have joined Origins.
What happened to... There was a guy on Genesis back in Dreamland, we should say, that was bald, and he used to piss me off. Like his character, he did such a...
Smith?
No, there was a guy, he was basically like the Brandon Cutler of Genesis. I'll have to think about it, but that guy, I swear, you know who you are. You had a couple matches with Will Sheridan when he was on Genesis, and you pissed me off. Like a real life heat. Find your way to me because I want to end this feud.
I thought you were talking about main event CJ Smith. That's one of my prouder memes, was getting that over. Honestly, a lot of times I would just not watch Genesis. I would show up in chat for one stream, give someone a nickname, and then I'd hear 3 streams later they're now one of the more over people on the show. Like Blade Coleman, main event CJ Smith, shit like that.
Sorry, I was looking at a message on the
Holding the
Discord. I gotta stay off the Discord. And
Or don't.
I do want to acknowledge that Betty Fight does make some delicious cookies. Actually, for the summit, she's going to be the caterer. She's going to supply everyone with the famous Betty Fight cookies and keep everyone nourished.
Hell yeah, fuck yeah. I can't wait because I've been very professional setting up this summit. I can't wait until I start doing commentary. And I'm just like, oh man, that dude got hit in the cock. You know, like shit like that. 'Cause I'm gonna not be professional in commentary. I'll be professional for first round and for for top 8. But that middle part, no.
Oh my god, that DDT to the barely padded concrete Mape attack.
Rules. That ruled there.
Oh my god. But yeah, you're gonna see a few bruised strudels, so to speak, on the summit. So everyone get your cups in order. If you don't got one, get one on Amazon.ca or wherever your Amazon is.
Or at certain location, if you order Pikmin 4, you get a water bottle instead of a cup. That's Pikmin 4 for you.
Yeah. Or if you want to go buy something for real,
games so they make more games.
go to comingtoprowrestling.com
10 years.
/shop. Shop CPW today. That's a legit plug. It actually works.
Oh yeah. Mike says, oh yeah, CJ Smith. Yep. You have me to blame for that. You're welcome. I can't wait to get this game. I want to recreate WCW for all my cause. Oh, hell yeah.
That would be cool there. So
Spaghetti,
actually,
if you don't mind me asking, are you in the Discord? Because if not, you know, there's a link that you could click to join the Discord and make sure you can always catch every stream.
absolutely, that's a great idea. We always need more people to watch our streams. We always, even if you don't have your character in CPW, we like to be able to interact with you. We like to know what you like and keep trying to do more of that.
Sophie Adam shoot promo? Why? I'm just saying, y'all should join the server. And listen, I could do shoot promos, but I'm the booker. I'm not allowed to. As we can see May going to the cover, she has been bringing it tonight. Betty showing that resilience that has kept her champion. Yeah, I believe if you check the description, the link to the Discord should be right there, Spaghetti.
And I'm gonna update my stream elements to show the full link for the Discord on that lower right-hand corner. So forgive me while I fix this, just so you guys have a better idea. Wait a minute, ladies! Whoa, my God, ladies and gentlemen, May Patak has done it! Wait, everything else.
Girl, yeah.
Everything else can wait. Bask in her glory. Oh my God. We have a new.
Go.
Let's fucking go. Roltara, you have done it. You have done it, my friend. You have defeated
The
Betty
streak.
Fight.
It's over. Oh my God.
I cannot
streak.
believe it. Finally. I'm gonna leave that on the screen for a moment. She deserves her flowers. I'm gonna fix the Discord link in my stream elements. Oh my God, that was hype. Like, not gonna lie, that was hype.
That rules.
I cannot believe the fact that that literally finally just happened. And I just want to pull up the date, okay, that Betty Fight won that championship, because it's been a long time.
I think it's the longest standing reign in CPW.
Betty Fight won that championship on Saturday, January 7th, 2023. That's crazy. That is crazy. All right. I don't think we'll ever see another reign that was quite like that. But now we have May Patak finally taking that belt off of Betty Fight. How do you like them cookies?
The Betty Fight can get rest in peace.
Oh my lord.
I'll fade.
To put it in perspective.
Away.
Put it in perspective, I had to recreate Betty Fight in order to keep having her defend the title. That's nuts. Like, the owner of that character hasn't been with us in months, but they were our champion. So, that's just insane to me. Alright.
You know what I'd also be down? Sorry, this has been a great moment, but you said we have a cage match still to come?
We do, ladies and gentlemen, we do. And it's going to be Emmy Amber versus Reina Curie in a steel cage, knockouts and submissions only.
Oh, fuck, okay.
This is the unobserved matchup here. This is not
unsanctioned.
Unsanctioned. I would sure hope that you...
I'd say unsanctioned steel cage fight.
And it's happening right now.
We here at CPW are not responsible for whatever happens next.
Yeah, the rusty cage. This has nothing to do with us. The budget was real low. This is all about attitude. This is all about beating down your opponent. And Emmy Amber,
Oh, yeah.
looking to do just that. I'm calling it Reina is dominating.
Spaghetti's calling they're right about the title switch.
Right about the title switch. That's definitely true as hell.
Spaghetti just becomes our Meltzer.
Right? Spaghetti
They
Meltzer.
keep leaking shit in advance.
Honestly, Spaghetti Meltzer sounds like a real thing. Like, it sounds like it should be a thing.
Also, can I say real quick, because we're kind of on top, one thing I want to do, if this is going to be very difficult, but one thing I want to do once we have all the feds secured, right, is I would love, because the original Pro Wrestling Illustrated newsletter, nowadays people only care about it for the PWI 500 that comes out every year.
Like the top 100?
Well, that would be cool, but also, I think having just a monthly newsletter that goes over here's who the champions are in all the different companies. Here's, you know, what big shows are coming up next from which companies and stuff like that, I think could be, again, a cool way to keep the sort of connected tissue of what the summit is going to be without there needing to be a massive event every month. As we see an ankle lock locked in early on by Emmy Amber.
Already in this matchup, these two women are so intent on basically obliterating each other.
So I'm now on the topic of some, I'm getting messages about it.
Awesome. Love to hear it. All right.
I just got a new person. Not a new person. Love to see a Hell in a Cell match. Too bad this is a steel cage. Although, I mean, based off of certain things I know being planned behind the scenes, we might be seeing a different type of cage match happening in the not too distant future. And maybe I am talking about Hell in a Cell.
And maybe we're talking about multiple things.
Or maybe I'm talking about Cage of Death.
Well, this could certainly be a cage of death here tonight. It's knockout and submission only.
Oh, wait. Sorry, I am trying to stay focused and do commentary, but also I'm like, I am being given things to do.
Definitely get you. Like, don't worry about it. I'm just adjusting some things. And chat's gonna go away for a second, but now blow up my chat so it doesn't look empty, guys. Blow it up as that sunset flip bomb.
Double rotation moonsault to nothing. That's how you know they're a real worker. As now off the ropes, huge kitchen sink.
And now that knee directly to the side of the face. And Emmy on the middle rope. Double axe handle.
You're just here so you don't get fined. Johnny D, why don't you DM me about that fucking Fed thing like I told you to do? As we see the flatliner from Reina. And now just the ground and pound. Any one of those punches right to the bridge of the nose could have been enough to end this one. We see the face breaker. And the leg puller. Reina trying to do whatever she can to stop Emmy in her tracks.
Wait a minute.
Thought she was stopping it. Instead gets caught into the Styles Clash, and that is it.
What the hell? A knockout from the Styles Clash. Reina Curie may has very well just killed Emmy Amber.
And may have secured herself a possible #1 contender spot.
Spaghetti
Or
Meltzer strikes again. #1 contender
May
shot.
protect-
Who knows?
That's going to be up to May in the next coming weeks. But for now, that was our last match, I believe, here with CPW Origins. Thank you all for showing up and hanging out with us today.
Absolutely. And if you have any questions about the summit, please plug your Twitter, everything that you've got to do it right now, Sophie, so everybody knows where to find you.
I mean, my Twitter is just at Sophie Adams _01, which I guess I can get you the link for. At the moment, we don't have a YouTube set up for the summit yet, although there will be an official summit YouTube later. But for now, it's just that Twitter, my Discord. And if you're running a Fed, we'd love to have you guys be a part of it. Big, small, medium, whatever size Fed. We'd love to have you be in it.
That works too.
Please be a Fed, though, that actually has run shows.
Yeah, don't just make
Because
one
I've
to
had
make
3
one.
people today- Yeah, I've had 3 people today message me like, hey, can I join? Sure, what's your Fed? Like, can you link me to it? It's like, oh, I don't have one yet. Like, okay, bye. But, please, we've got a Fed. Keep in touch. That's all from me. Have a great day, everyone.
All right, guys, have a good one. We'll see you guys on Uproar next week. Can't wait to see you all on the Purdue show, and we'll see you guys in 2 weeks on Origins. Have a good one. Take care of each other and enjoy the rest of your day.